What you finna see is super unrealistic, okay? Just pay attention. The reason why I say this is super unrealistic, look at the enemies. It's skulls near their name. If you don't know, skulls near their name meaning they're -50. There's no content in the game you should be doing -50 on. No content. And I'm able to use this grenade and kill these red names with ease. If y'all are unfamiliar, -50 and up is what Mythic used to be on before Bungie nerfed it to -30. So everything was bullet sponges and one-shotting you. So like, you had to use Mint Retrograde to kill an enemy or something. If you use something else like a different special weapon, you're over here using like 3 shots to kill them. Okay? So it's ridiculous how much damage this thing does. This is the new ad control killer for Warlocks besides the Vortex Grenade on Controversial Hold. Now, is Vortex Grenade still good? Yes, but it's way easier for a grenade that tracks people and kill them compared to you trying to throw it in the right position and then hope that the enemies get sucked in by the pulse waves of the void grenade. And yeah, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier, okay? So the only drawback of this build in harder end content, and this includes -30, is it's not good for tanky enemies. When I mean tanky, I'm talking about like champions and stuff. It falls short, okay? It falls short. Even if their shield was off, it wouldn't make a difference. It just tickled me Elmo to them, okay? But let me get off -50 and I'll show y'all something more realistic, okay? What up, guys? Alchemist, I got something nice for you. So today's build, as y'all seen, we are using Controversial Hold again. At first, we used Vortex Grenade with this build. Right now, it's bugged. It's pushing people away instead of drawing them in, even though it did get buffed up where it keep doing ticks to keep absorbing enemies into the Vortex Grenade, which is pretty dope. But there's a new contender on the table, Axion Bolt, and it's doing a better job than Vortex Grenade. Vortex Grenade, you got to place it in the right spot for it to absorb enemies, like I said. And Axion, it just find the enemies and blow up on them. Axion got buffed up by like 25%, and not only that, it blew up twice. It sent out 2 Axion bolts at a person when you charge it up. So with Controversial Hold, this becomes an ad clear menace. So like I've seen, I did it at -50 with this build, right? And -30, as you see, they got swords on them, something more realistic. Yeah, you're just running through enemies with ease, spamming the grenade non-stop. Like, you should never not have a grenade in this build. You can just keep walking forward and throwing this at ads and enemies, knowing that you always have a grenade on you. So like, yeah, you seen I never had to reload. And then of course, y'all know I already set the build up to be even nastier, right? So yeah, you never got to, I said reload, never had to wait for a grenade to pop up. So yeah, you're going to be spamming your grenades 24/7 with this build and just clearing rooms and ads easily. Now, even though that looked cool, like I said, the only weakness to this build is fighting, you know, Banes and you know, Majors and stuff, because it won't one-shot. So like, if I knock his shield off, if I throw this at him, right, it'll make him weak. It'll make them weak, but you still have to clean them up. You know what I'm saying? In -30 content. Now, it's not a big issue because you just keep spamming your grenade till the person dies. So it's not like a deal breaker, but you're not walking through the room killing them like you're doing with the red names. Is basically what I'm saying. You can juice up your grenade damage, but I juice it as much as I can. It's just not changing it. You will have to throw multiple Axions and just hope the yellow name getting blown up by multiple Axions with the red names in the room, or him to get whittled down and die. Okay, now you want to rock 200 grenade stat in this build. I got 193, you know, 7 off, ain't a big deal. You want to run 200 grenade in this build, whether you use font mods or whatever. Try to get to 200. The weapon using this build is X-Dearest. And the only reason I recommend this weapon is because it helps us get amplified in this build. So not only do amplify help us with survivability, with damage resistance and dodging bullets, it also works with shield crush. X-Dearest Catalyst makes it that when you kill an enemy, you get amplified. Okay, and it's just a enemy. So if I bring this Acolyte in, right, and y'all probably already seen it, and I spoke about this in my other video with Verity on Void. But if I kill this Acolyte, I'm now amplified, and it blind enemies in the room too, so good for survivability too, right? Now my grenade do more damage than what it was doing with shield crush now. So that's why we got X-Dearest in this build, so we can actually get shield crush proc in the artifact with M5 being on, making our grenade do, I think, 50% more damage and come back quicker. So yeah, that's what we're using that. Besides this in the artifact, the only other thing you need is refresh threads and elemental coalescence to help you get more ability uptime on your grenades from picking up void breaches, and you're able to create void breaches without having a fragment on. So that's the artifact, that's the weapon and armor, that's the stats. Outside of grenade stat, you can pour it into whatever else you want, whether it's 100 super so you can spam Nova Bomb, which I highly recommend. 100 super, so that because you'll begin your super bat very quick because of the way we set this build up. So you might as well go 100 super with the 200 grenades so you can spam Nova Bomb non-stop. Okay, so we're rocking Cataclysm, obviously with Nova Bomb. You could go with like Nova Warp something, because this is an ad clear build, so you could go Nova Warp if you wanted to, or Vortex. But yeah, it's an ad clear build. Pick whatever super you want. I just prefer the damage, so I went with Cataclysm, so I can like stun a champion and throw a Nova Bomb and kill him quick. We got Healing Rift on, Burst Glide, Pocket Singularity, actually on Bolt obviously for this build. Feed the Void, so we get Devourer on in this build, and get additional grenade energy in this build. Regular Devour and Feed the Void Devour is totally two different things. If you put on Buried Bloodline, you'll be getting less health and less grenade energy compared to Feed the Void aspect. So just keep that in mind in case you're wondering, oh, I'm just gonna put on Child of the God and then put on Buried Bloodline. Just know it does take a hit a little bit. Not a lot, but you do take a hit. We got Chaos Accelerant on, of course. This is why allowing us to charge up our Axion Bolt to get the 2 explosions and extra secrets out there. And then Fragments, we got on Echo of Remnants. This helping that the Axion Bolts last longer so that they can actually find more targets and travel far and kill them before blowing up. We got on Echo of Persistence on so that our Devour stay on longer. And we got on Echo of Sensation, not Sensation, Explosion. My bad. I just had a brain fart. I was looking for a fragment I thought I had on, but I guess I don't. I guess I replaced it. But we got on this, making that Devour stay on longer. If you're rocking a weapon, if you decide not to go with X-Dearest, you don't have the Catalyst, go with Volatile Rounds and Repulsor Brace weapon. It'll give you an Overshield, and then this will help the Overshield stay on longer. This helps with survivability and Void. So in case you're not a fan of the Amplify X-Dearest combo, you could go Void Overshield, just survive even longer. We got on Echo Explosion to make it that our Void abilities do explosions. We killing everybody with the Axion Bolt, so everybody's just gonna be doing even more explosions when they die. But if you don't want the extra kabloomies, you don't have to. I was just doing it for fun factor. You can change this the fragment I was looking for. I had a brain fart. You can replace this with Echo of Vigilance. So if you ever finna die and you kill an enemy, you get an Overshield, and then that stacks with Echo Persistence. The Overshield stay on for a longer time, as long as they don't knock it off of you. But yeah, you can replace that with Echo Vigilance for more survivability in your build. If you ever kill somebody when you have red health, you'll get Devour proc and, you know, get Overshield or whatnot. And then we got Echo Cessation on, so if we ever defeat a volatile target, we get a Void Breach. If using a Void weapon with volatile rounds, that's your volatile, and your Pocket Singularity does volatile as well. So those are the fragments. Again, you don't have to rock Explosion. You can definitely go Vigilance for more survivability. Okay. Now, armor mods. We're rocking 2 Ashes to Assets. Okay. If you got enough stats, you can put on 3 Ashes to Assets. You could, but I think 2 is enough. This is how you're gonna get your super back very quick. If you pay attention to this, if I throw this no bomb over here, right? If I just run through here, killing these enemies with the grenades, you can just pay attention to how quick the super bar is going up from just these grenade kills on these only enemies. And then you see, we won't get further into it too, but yeah, you just run through a room, throwing these grenades, your super is just going up very quick from spamming grenade kills on all these enemies. Okay, I didn't pick up all the orbs and stuff, but you see, you get the idea. You get the idea. Okay, then on our piece, we got 3 firepowers on. This is the reason why every Axion boat kill we get drops an orb out there. You pick that up, stack that with Ash's asset, and you get your super back very quick. Okay, we got 3 resist mods on our chest piece. Lead piece, we got better already. Even though we got Devour on, when we pick up an orb, this help us start health regen. We got on Innovation and Orbs of Restoration. So whenever we pick up orb power on the ground, we get a chunk of grenade energy. So this is helping us really just spam our grenade non-stop. Because Axion boats killing everybody, making orbs alive on the ground for every death. We pick those up, we get grenade energy. Devour is on, so everybody we kill, we get a chunk of grenade energy. And then Controversial Hold. Every time you hit somebody with the Axion boat, your grenade recharge rate go up, and the grenade bar just starts skyrocketing up. High stocks. So you should never be in a situation where you don't have a grenade. And then of course we got refresh threads on and elements coalescing in the build, so whenever you pick up a void breach, you get grenade energy. So yeah, as long as you're not using your melee or your rift, which I don't see a reason why. You spam grenade all day, your grenade uptime will be infinite. You're never gonna not have a grenade on you, like seriously. And then class item, we got Reaper on, Bomber, and Special Finisher. Special Finisher because we have no blue mods on, so I'm rocking double special in this build, so you can always just finish a move, get a special break off for yourself, and then Bomber for if I ever drop a rift, I get grenade energy, and then if I kill somebody, I make an orb. But yeah, that's the build. It's better than Vortex Grenade. I cannot lie. It's better than Vortex Grenade, and I'm actually at this point I'm not even shocked now. Every day I play this game more and more. Warlocks just seem very broken right now in PvE. Not with like DPS and stuff, but like just like doing missions like ad control and stuff. Very insane. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the build. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, stay up.